ever sell this thing. Oh. Oh, so fun. On my F80 M3 for literally like 6 months, and I just figured out how to do launch control and make it sound really cool. So here it is. Yeah. Well, I now have a check engine light, but I'm still gonna try this out again because I've never done it before, and I think I can do it. So it was either crash into the car or crash into the guardrail and potentially flip my car. Well, as of right now, we're about to check out the M3 and see how badly damaged it is. And I'm so not looking forward to this at all. God, it sucks to even say that.
Yeah, it's because they tried gluing this bumper back in.
They tried to glue it?
Yeah, bumper needs to be replaced.
Well, that one, yeah, I figured.
If you check in here, like, you can tell they tried filling it. It didn't go well.
Oh, sweet.
Yeah.
Now, what's even worse is as we go around the car and the inspector for the insurance is looking at it, I realize how clapped my M3 actually was. Well, bad news, boys. They're definitely thinking this car is totaled for sure. It doesn't surprise me, but I think it's totaled. The control arm is bent in a whole U shape, and that's scary. Like, I hit that person that hard to the point where there's frame damage, there's suspension damage, there's everything. I think honestly it's going to be a matter of they're just going to total it out, and that might be the best case scenario for me, and it sucks, but I don't know. I'm just pissed. I'm sad, but I'm like, my buddy was telling me it's either this one or the one that I actually did so much to, and if that one had broken, then I probably would have not been okay at all. So of course the audio got messed up, but this was basically one of the last few times that I've ever gotten to sit in the F80 M3. Now I will say the interior of this car was pretty much a 10 out of 10, and if you can ever find leather seats like this that are in this great of condition with high mileage, let alone rebuilt title, it's definitely amazing. I was super lucky to have this as my first M car, let alone have any M car, but it was a death trap, and I'm lucky to be alive. Alright, boys, well, I figured I'd make a video about this because this is the last time you will ever see the F80 M3, but it got in a really bad crash. So I just replaced the brakes on it, and Memorial Day weekend passed, and I was supposed to do a whole service on this car, so transmission, oil, and brake fluid, and of course the brakes failed on it. So it's just been sitting out here, and God, that car sounds so good. I think it was an M car. But yeah, it's really bad. So these icons are trashed. I mean, I wish I could take the DRLs from it, but I don't even think I can. I think it's got some frame damage, but it's hard to tell because most of the hit got taken out on the fender and then the hood. And then obviously the whole bumper just got ripped off. Like, there was no question about that. So whether or not this bumper was just really cheap or not, I don't know. But it does suck because these are brand new, well, pretty new, I should say, PS4s, and now they're going to be trashed. Brand new brakes too, can't take those. And that's the one bad part about when you're in insurance. You kind of have to say, like, if you're not insuring the mods on it, then you can actually take the mods off and just replace them with the OEM parts. One of the biggest things that I wanted to take was the intakes here, but I can't. And it looks like, honestly, that they got maybe a little trashed in there, but I wanted those, and I can't take them because I don't have the OEM air filters. But everything else here, this just really sucks. This was my dream car, and I was gonna fix it up and do everything to it, and now it's gone. I'm just glad I'm not having the 20-inch wheels anymore, because those things are so expensive, bro. Stupid money. Even to just change them out, they're just stupid expensive. But this just goes to show you how new these tires were. I mean, it's insane. So I don't know if this is actually part of the DRL system. So essentially what I'm going to do is pump this car up and take these wheels off, take the spacers off at least. And that's what I can do because those aren't OEM. There's no OEM spacers. Dude, this car, I love this thing. And it just literally sucks that it's gone. I should have known when I really scraped my front bumper in a simple Starbucks drive-through. But if you guys ever have a chance to get one of these cars, I swear. So the M3, I will say, is really cool. It's convenient because it's a 4-door, and it doesn't eliminate the whole conveniency and efficiency of what a 4-door sedan is capable of. But at the end of the day, I think if you're able to, do an M4. I had to record this part because this is actually nuts. I've gotten every lug bolt on this side detorqued. This one, bro, that's not moving. How does this happen? It's an early one. Well, unfortunately, to start off with this video, the F80 M3 got totaled. So in this video, for this specific moment, and not just make some short little things saying that the F80 has crashed, fortunately, I found a nice F82 M4, and now it's a 5-hour drive up in Michigan to go and get it. And I'm excited, and my buddy Damon's actually gonna help me get it. We're gonna go in his M550. Dude. How you feeling, my boy?
Good, good.
You ready for this? Alright, boys, a full-on 10-hour road trip has officially begun. Well, I got a good-ass friend to drive me the entire way there, man. Wait, so, hey, real quick, what's done to this car now? Built engine?
Well, like, we just did the rod bearings, basically.
Okay. And
kept the stock piston, stock rod. So it's basically still stock motor, but just did the maintenance. Basically, okay. Like how crank hub on the F80s.
Yeah.
Same thing practically, but now we can turn up the boost and add more timing without risking spinning the rods. Since we did the bearings, well, upgraded the bearings, and then pure turbos made me custom turbos.
So when you have a lot of money, that's what you can do. Man, you are tracking this M550 like it's a fucking M car, brother. You have an M Light. This thing still has big flames, doesn't it? Okay. We're doing launches, aren't we? Yep. Okay. Wow. Jesus, that's an M550 for you. Woohoo. We have a 5-hour drive. If this engine explodes.
Hell.
No.
You gotta touch it once.
No way. Dude, I don't ever think I've seen autopilot on a BMW in my entire life.
Really? No, I swear. Have it, bro. The Mercedes has it too. Yeah, bro, without this, you can't even do a road trip, bro. Not anymore.
Wow. I tell you what, I got CarPlay in the X3, and I hate it.
You don't like the CarPlay?
No. It's so annoying because all it does is just connect, and then if I disconnect it, it won't reconnect, and then I'm like, bro.
Oh yeah, bro. All that shit's such a struggle because, bro, when I want to like tune the car, I have to literally disable CarPlay, Bluetooth, all that shit just to connect to my
Well, this thing too, right?
This is why I got the Android tablet, because then I wouldn't need to disconnect CarPlay for it to connect to the Android tablet.
I realize we have a lot of first world problems here.
What?
A lot of we collectively have a lot of first world problems.
Yeah, true.
Yeah. Okay, so we're still about 2 hours away, but it's cool. This, honestly, I'm super glad my buddy's even willing to do this. This is a huge ask. Like, the M3 was in St. Louis, and I think that was just under 4 hours. This one's literally under 5 hours. So it's longer, but I think for what I'm getting for it, it's a lot more. But also, I gotta show you this here. I don't know if you can see this in that, but man, car looks menacing in that window. So yeah, anyways, I'm excited for this. This thing has a methanol kit to it, so it'd be the first time I've ever gotten that, but it's on a JB4 tune and all. But the crank hub's been done, which is a huge part. And like, yes, it's roughly like 112,000 miles on the car, but I'm hoping that with it being a clean title, that this thing, and this is to be the first time I've ever had a car be detailed for me too, that I'm not gonna get like scammed in a way of like the car's just really disgusting, you know? So I'm happy that this is actually happening. I'm glad that I'm actually getting my F82. The F80 was nice, but I think if you're gonna go with the F80, actually go with the F82. I guess if you really wanted to, you could go with the F83 and be like these ladies over here, but not I. I think the F83s, G83s, not it. Sorry. This does look very cool. I like me the colored DRLs, bro. They're sick. Brother. Whoa.
That's like only 10% throttle too.
Are you serious?
Well, like the turbos just build up, you know?
Damn. It's so linear. That's insane. I didn't really catch that like from the start, but wow.
That's the same like how much like I didn't move my foot from the pedal, like.
That's crazy. That's genuinely crazy.
So like in this mode, right?
Oh god. Damn. It is so linear, bro. It feels so different from the last time you've had this car.
Just
like better though.
And that's 93, not E. So like
that's nuts. You're pushing how much power with just 93 right now?
No idea. Probably like 93 should be like 600, 700. Max.
Oh, we're finally on the home stretch. 74 miles, a little over an hour to go. Finally in Michigan. Woo! Honestly, F550, long road trips, 10 out of 10. I swear. I'm not just saying that because you're in here. Genuinely. I've never seen Canadian toll roads.
Ambassador Bridge, yeah.
Whoa. Bro, this is an amazing moment. I know we can, we could. That's actually crazy. Cause what is it, Toronto, right?
Well, yeah.
Yeah, that's true. I don't know. I don't know geography at this point, bro. I just saw the Canadian tolls and got excited.
It's not too far though from where we're at.
That's actually cool. Jesus Christ, dude, that's insanity. There's another bridge! Dude. I actually, listen, that's good. The ones that you have on beforehand, terrible. There's too much. This is good. Good job. I'm proud of you for becoming more enthusiast, more purist. Oh yeah, here we go. Jesus Christ. Woo! Hell yeah, brother. That's called a race car. Bam. That's insanity. So this is the area that we're in so far. I think this is Detroit, if I'm not mistaken. Oh, we're north of Detroit, actually. Well, good.
At least we made it, man.
Yeah, well, at least we made it. Both of us have actually never been up here, so this is actually really interesting to see. I don't know if pop's the best thing. Okay. So we're gonna do pops. Yes, we're gonna do pops. Okay. Okay. Yeah. We're okay. Yeah. We're in the ghetto, ish. Why is this guy just? What? Just go. What? Like,
what the?
That didn't make any sense at all, bro. Oh, that's sick though. Look at that. Oldie, bro. But now it was time to finally pick up my F82 M4. I officially bought my first F82 M4. It's got a big crack in the windshield, which sucks, but for the next 4 hours, I will be in this F82. And honestly, these speed cloth seats are actually mad amazing. Like it's actually great. This thing is so much cleaner, so much better kept than what my F80 was. So it's actually insane. But yeah, there are a few minor things that I probably will fix, but as of this point, this thing's just nice. I love it. So I've been driving this M4 for about an hour, and I absolutely love it. I got a headache somehow, even though I tried to take snacks and drink water. But now we got a real issue. My phone is at below 50%. and I still have 2.5 hours to go. 191 miles. And this is just proof. I'm a little scared because I literally don't have anything in this car to charge my phone. And I'm super sketched out because that's where the temp tag is. And it's supposed to be on the back, but it's not. So it's like, I'm just trying to hope and pray that like I don't have a cop that goes behind me or anything and catches me that way. But yeah, 190 miles to go. Supposedly from GPS, it's saying I got 2 hours and 44 minutes left, 181 miles now. Now I'm going straight south to Toledo, Ohio. So I got this thing north of Detroit. So it took me so far out west to Ann Arbor to then go south. I don't know why it did that, but it sucks. My ETA just keeps on going up. Luckily I got gas now, but I got my engine light on, which is probably just a catalytic converter type of thing. And then the TPMS sensors, which have been on there for this entire journey. But I've been on the road for a good hour and 25 now. Still have 3 hours to go, so we'll see how this goes. All right, finally made it to the great state of Ohio. So it really did take me so far out west to go south to the exact same highway that I was gonna take no matter what. Car's doing fine, phone is not, it's at 32%, and I still have a little over 2 hours to go. I'm hoping that I can make it like that with just having the GPS be active, but I think a safe bet would be is that if it gets to about 21% to pull off and go to like CVS or something. I'm basically not trying to stop is what I'm trying to say, so fingers crossed. But I also don't know where I'm going at all here, so that's also a big thing. After sitting in this car for so long, these the speed cloth bucket seats are not exactly my favorite. They are cool, they're very underrated, but they're not great on my back, and I can feel it. Like the leather ones were amazing and I had no issues, but can we just again take a second to hear this thing? I got a steal and a half on this thing, I will tell you that. It does need a few cosmetic things, but man, this road trip keeps turning into more and more fiascos, okay? I thought that wasn't working. I guess it just wasn't turned the right way, but now I got a charger. I had to pay 17 bucks for that, almost 19 bucks, but I'm so fucking glad that I got a charger. I needed one bad, bro. This is why I love the Midwest, baby. We're gonna go to M2, confirm. Hell yeah, now these things work. So fast. Well, that right there, I'm almost to my destination. I'm in Indiana, and actually there was no like indication saying that I was actually in Indiana. I just was driving, and that's what it was. So man, what a road trip. Basically a 10-hour road trip to get this car, and it was honestly worth it, I will say. Thank you guys for sticking along. I know there hasn't been any videos for a while, but it just didn't make any sense for me to make a video based on the crash that there was really not much I could film with it because I couldn't drive it, I couldn't do anything. I wasn't gonna fix it up. Like, it's just way beyond repair, and a double rebuild title was just gonna throw the insurance off for a way big of a loop. So now this is a clean title, F80 M3, and truthfully, I'm just happy that I have it. So, it is nice. Whether or not I'll get some reactions with this is another story, but I'm just happy to have another M car. That's all. So thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed, and hit that subscribe button if you're new.